Hey, what's up guys, Matt here. Today I'll be reviewing the British Airways 747-400 and the BOAC Retrojet livery in the flaps down version. This is made by Gemini jets in a 1 to 200 scale. Check the description in case you miss anything throughout this video. All of my social media links will be down there. I pre-ordered this from wafflecollectibles.com and this is my 50th 747 model and it's my 8th British Airways model. Some information about British Airways. Their operations base is out of Waterside in Harmondsworth, England. The main hubs are London Heathrow Airport and London Gatwick Airport. They were founded on the 31st of March 1974 after the merger of BOAC, British Overseas Airways Corporation, and BEA, British European Airways. Their fleet as of the 18th of December 2019 consists of 303 aircraft, 32 of which are 747s. They serve 183 destinations across the 6 inhabited continents, and their current 747 routes are from London Heathrow to Accra, Kotoka, Austin Bergstrom, Boston Logan, Cape Town, Chicago O'Hare, Denver, Houston George Bush Intercontinental, Johannesburg OR Tambo, Lagos Murtala Muhammad, Las Vegas McCarran, Los Angeles, Miami, Nairobi Jomo Kenyatta, New York JFK, Philadelphia, Phoenix Sky Harbor, Riyadh King Khalid, San Francisco, Seattle Tacoma, and Washington Dulles. This aircraft's first flight was on the 11th of January 1999 and delivered to British Airways on the 19th of January 1999. The Boeing customer code for British Airways is 36. Okay, let's look around the box here. Gemini 200 flaps down. It's a good representation of the model. On the back, the general stuff you always get with Gemini boxes. There's the licensing. Top, the right side, the bottom, and the left. Let's take a look inside. And there we have the model with the gears and the stand. Alright guys, the model is now out of the box and we're going to start at the cockpit windows on the port side. Right, so we have cockpit windows, window wipers, pitot tubes, static ports. There's the UK flag because British Airways is the flag carrier for the United Kingdom. GC, part of the registration on the gear door. BOAC over the first cabin door. BOAC titles as well. The inboard landing lights, and lots of those cut in case of emergency tabs. BOAC logo on the Rolls-Royce RB211-524G engines. And the same on this one. Take a look inside the engines now. Fan blades, they do spin. On the nose gear, we have realistic looking landing and taxi lights. Got the inboard lights on this wing as well, and fan blades, they spin. As well as the number 4 engine. Okay, continuing along the wing, come to the winglet with the red navigation light. Yeah, navigation light. It's been a while since I've done one of these. You can see that the slat, leading edge slat, how well shaped it is. And back onto the fuselage, we have British Airways, the 100th anniversary logo, 1919 to 2019, which this is my last video of the year, so just in time. Boeing 747, and the registration number G-BYGC, or Golf Bravo Yankee Golf Charlie. Of course, British Airways is a member of One World, which I don't believe there is a logo of, because at the time One World never existed with BOAC. And this livery, by the way, was from 1964 to 1974, but was applied this year to mark the 100th anniversary of their history. While British Airways is officially 45 years old, the airline does date back to 25 August 1919, when its predecessor airline, Aircraft Transport and Travel Limited, flew their inaugural flight from London to Paris. 3 other aircraft were also painted for the occasion, an A319 in the BEA livery, and 2 more 747s, one wearing the Negus livery and one wearing the Landor livery. The BOAC livery was the first to return to their base at Heathrow from the paint shop in Dublin in February 2019. And on the tail we have the BOAC logo. It's a little bit dusty up here, just wipe that off. Just dust from inside the box. There's the APU exhaust, and beneath it is the marking for the strobe light. Now while we're at the back here, let's give you a look at those flaps. Now these are fully set for landing. I'll look on the side as well. And they're just really nicely detailed. Right, so now onto the cockpit windows on the starboard side. We also have the window wipers, pitot tube static ports, the UK flag, part of the registration on the gear door, and then we have the front cargo container door, BOAC titles, the BOAC logo on the engines, the winglet, we've also got the green navigation light. Back onto the fuselage, again we have the same sort of stuff there. Rear cargo container door and the bulk bin door, registration number and BOAC logo. Okay, so now let's take a look underneath the aircraft. We have the nose gear and gear door, antenna, necker ducts, and looks like a drain valve of some sort. Anti-collision beacon, main gears, gear doors, Gemini Jets logo, the hole for the stand. So underneath you're going to get a real good look at all the detail for the flaps and slats. There's the fuel dump valve at the outboard end of the trailing edge of the wing, and the same on the side but with the registration number also. The engines are nicely detailed. So we have an antenna there and then a valve. The cabin pressure release valves, or relief valves, drain valve, and underneath the horizontal stabilizers. It's a bit dirty, just like it was on top. And also the APU housing. On top, cockpit windows, pilot's escape hatch, anti-collision beacon, antenna, ADF antennas, and that would be the SATCOM. On top of the wings, again, details slightly different than underneath in regards to the flaps and slats, but still you can get a good look at them. Continuing down, one more antenna, and on the horizontal stabilizers we have one grey dot at the leading edges. They are the logo lights that light up the tail at night. Right, so on to the seating for this aircraft now. A little bit more, there we go. So we have 3 versions. Now version 1, on the upper deck we have club wheeled, 20 flatbed seats rows 60 to 64, so that's the entire upper deck. On the main deck we have first class, 14 open suites rows 1 to 5. That is going to be from here to here. Then we have World Traveller Plus, 36 recliner seats, rows 11 to 16. That is from here to here. Club World, 32 flatbed seats, rows 17 to 20. And that is from here to here. Then from this door to the rest of the, to the back of the aircraft is entirely World Traveller, 243 seats, rows 28 to 37 and 39 to 55, with a total of 345 seats. Version 2, Club World, again the same, entire upper deck, 20 flatbed seats, rows 60 to 64. On the main deck, first class, 14 open suites, rows 1 to 5. Again, that's from the nose to the front door. We have Club World, 50 flatbed seats, rows 12 to 14 and 17 to 20. That is going to take it from the first door to the third door. And then from the third door we have World Traveller Plus, 30 recliner seats, rows 28 to 31. It's going to go from about here to midway, and then from that point to the back of the aircraft is entirely World Traveller, 185 seats, rows 33 to 36 and 39 to 55, for a total of 299 seats. And the last version, which is this particular aircraft, on the upper deck, again Club World, 20 flatbed seats, rows 60 to 64. On the main deck, first class, 14 open suites, rows 1 to 5. Again, that's the same place, nose to the first door. Club World, 66 flatbed seats, rows 12 to 14 and 17 to 22. So that will be from the first door all the way to the third door. Then we have World Traveller Plus, 30 recliner seats, rows 33 to 36. That will be from, sorry, not to the third door, to about, I should say, Club World would be from to about there. Then from here to here we have World Traveller Plus. Then from this door to the back of the aircraft is entirely World Traveller, 145 seats, rows 39 to 55, for a total of 275 seats. So the least dense configuration. Okay, so I'm going to put them all on the stand, but before I do, let's take a look at the stand. So we've got a metal base that's painted brown to resemble a wood finish. On the bottom we have the screw that holds this piece up, the crucial piece. And on the very top we have padding there, so you don't scratch the model underneath. There we go. That looks really good on the stand. Of course, I had to get this model because of the fact that I saw it at Heathrow. I saw all of them at Heathrow, which is why I'm going to be getting all of them. So the gears do come off very easily. And by the way, there is a video on my channel if you haven't seen it. If you would like to see it, please go check it out. It's just the retro livery video. So the gears, yep, easy to take out because they're all magnetic. And then when you want it in the in-flight position on the stand, there are gear doors here to use. And they don't tilt. Annoyingly, the wing gears should have tilt. This front one should tilt up, but unfortunately that is not the case, which is a bit of a shame. But it seems that the main gears do tilt. Unless I got it the other way around, which I don't think I have. I believe it's the wing gears that are meant to tilt, not the body, the body gears. Could be wrong, but I don't think I am, because it just doesn't look right. Anyway, that's not important. Anyway guys, this is going to be the end of this video. I hope you have enjoyed. Please leave a like if you did. Comment, tell me what you think of this model. Tell me if you're going to get it. Subscribe for more if you do wish to see more model reviews, and share this video as well so other people know about this model and see if they want to get it too, because this is a big part of aviation history and I'm so happy to have it in my fleet, and it just looks good from every angle. I wish one day we would get the flaps and slats options to be retractable, but for now, the amount of detail that they put into it, I can live with it. Anyway guys, I really hope you have enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.